very impressive or decent comeback in that race run by Epatante, and without the other Henderson horse, French Crusader could be a cut above these.
Here we go then. Football, Acca-Boosty handicap hurdle race over the 2 miles, and Brandon Castle the first one to show, leading down towards the first of 8 flights of hurdles. From the blue of Linger in second place, now the mount of Will Kennedy. Vlannen's Handy in third, approaching the opening hurdle. And then came Elusive Bell and Beltor as they step over the first. Chance to Tune hit it quite hard in that violet jacket towards the near side. Ferrobin, Miranda, Eddie Maurice and American Gigolo toward the back in the early part. Towards flight number 2 then, it's Brandon Castle and Jack Quinlan that led them over it from Elusive Bell. Then came Linger and Vlannen not too far away. Followed then by Beltor in the purple and red, and then came Chance to Tune and Miranda from Ferrobin. Behind Ferrobin is American Gigolo, back from a big break today, and Eddie Maurice, who's running in this race yet again, the back marker, last year's winner, with 8 laps to go under Jamie Moore. Begin to swing right-handed then to race down the side. That's Brandon Castle, who leads by 2 lengths over Elusive Bell in second. Placed in third is Vlannen, then came Linger in fourth from Beltor, who's back in fifth. Ferrobin's behind him. Behind Ferrobin then is the filly Miranda, followed closely by American Gigolo. Chance to Tune, who made that early error, and Eddie Maurice is last of all. Approaching flight number 3 then, Brandon Castle and Jack Quinlan show the way. From Elusive Bell over in second place, Beltor hit that one pretty hard in mid-div. As they run between these 2 flights and head towards the fourth, Brandon Castle leading from Elusive Bell. Lingers over in third. Vlannen hit that one quite hard. Beltor moving up at a 4th place now from Chance to Tune. Vlannen just pushed along. Then came Miranda, Eddie Maurice, Ferrobin and American Gigolo. About to go right-handed then, it's Brandon Castle who leads by about 3 lengths to the mare. Elusive Bell in second under Sam Wadey-Cohen. A dispute for third at the moment. Beltor just about in third from Linger a little wider. Vlannen pushed along between those 2. Then Chance to Tune and Miranda, followed by Eddie Maurice and American Gigolo. And Ferrobin's dropped away now to be a pushed along back marker. They're levelling up towards the first flight of hurdles over on the back straight. It's number 5 in the journey. And it's Brandon Castle who leads from Elusive Bell in second. Beltor and Linger the next 2. Then came Chance to Tune, Miranda and Vlannen, who's still under a drive. Followed then by Eddie Maurice and American Gigolo, and Ferrobin just detached from the others as they make their way towards 3 from the end. The final flight over on the back, and it's Brandon Castle who's yet to be headed, leading from Elusive Bell and Beltor. Then Miranda. Behind that one of the improving Eddie Maurice, and then Vlannen, Linger and Chance to Tune. Brandon Castle got it all wrong but got away with it. Still led there by a length on the landing side of 3 out from Beltor in second, Elusive Bell in third. Then came Miranda in fourth. Eddie Maurice is stalking them in fifth. American Gigolo's got a lot closer. He's in 6th place now. Linger's losing ground. Then came Chance to Tune and Vlannen as they head to turn back towards home in the Ladbrokes Football Acca-Boosty handicap hurdle. New leader, it's Elusive Bell, who's gone to the front from Miranda in second. Eddie Maurice now challenging for third. Then Brandon Castle and Beltor clear from American Gigolo. Top of the home run then, 2 to take, and it's Elusive Bell and Brown and Orange that leads. Tracked into the home straight by Miranda, and with the noseband last year's winner Eddie Maurice. They're then clear from Beltor and Brandon Castle. Here's 2 from the end, and it's Elusive Bell that landed with the lead. Didn't jump it particularly well though, and here's Eddie Maurice trying to make a run there towards the left-hand side. Here comes Miranda shaking up to try and win her race towards the near side. Miranda and Eddie Maurice now press on from Elusive Bell. At the final hurdle, Miranda landed with the lead. It's Miranda by 2 lengths to Eddie Maurice. Elusive Bell back in third, and then came Beltor, and racing up towards the line. Miranda is pulling clear late on, and it's Miranda under Harry Cobden to win the last. Miranda's beaten Elusive Bell. Eddie Maurice in third. Beltor in fourth, clear from American Gigolo and Brandon Castle.
Well, she's got to be useful, Miranda. She was disappointing on her comeback, but to beat a specialist in this race who was well handicapped in Eddie Maurice, and a mare who looked really potentially well treated on that good comeback behind Epatante at Newbury, and to beat them pointless in the end, she's got to have plenty of ability, and clearly had masses in hand off a mark of 124. And she's not just won by a long way, she's travelled like she ought to have been much higher placed in the market. The fourth place horse, Beltor, you could make a case for as well on some of his good form here. This has got a strong look to it, John.
It has, but the second and third, the winner's beaten the right pair, if you like.
Yeah, and you know, you can really make sense of it.
Yeah, Eddie Maurice would have been trained for this race, fourth run in the race. Elusive Bell, strong form from Newbury last time. And Miranda, in truth, has travelled all over them from some way from home. Clearly left behind that run at Sandown last month, and has won it with a fair bit in hand, and is a good programme for the mares these days over hurdles and fences, and she could be on the start of a bit of a spree.
And it's rather nice that Harry Cobden, after choosing the wrong horse yesterday and deserting the previous year's King George winner Clandes Obo, should round off this meeting with victory for Paul Nicholls.
It is, yeah, he hasn't had the best luck today, but back in the winners' enclosure in the last race on Miranda, and she'd done it in real good style, weak in the market, but very easy winner.
Yeah, there you go. Makes sense of that, Nick.
So 12 to 1, 5 to 4 favourite and 5 to 1. The SPs are the first three home in the last at Kempton. From the last at Kempton, it's the last of the afternoon. It's at Limerick. Interesting bumper this, for sure. It's the David Fitzgerald, I should say. Take It Easy flat race. 2 miles the trip. Get a Bay is 15 to 8. Baptism of Fire, 3 to 1. Lieutenant Command 5. Song of Earth is